especially any African drum. I know it's changing, it's getting worse. Anywhere you go, it's getting worse. Even our own kid don't wanna do African style of dancing anymore. Everybody wanna, believe hip hop. That's the new generation. They believe that back way reggae or funk or rock and roll. But me, I never believed those because when I listen every music, every continent, I see everything is really like this. You can discuss it with me. If you will sit down musically, I'll prove you, yes, it's this. So this is the most powerful instrument I ever see in my life. Because it can connect to anybody's culture, where you're gonna use, where you're gonna play. Sometimes when I first met this guy, he said, oh, how do you play? You cannot play this soft. I said, of course you can, but you have to learn first, loud, physically is good for you. Mentally, especially people have a lot of depression problem, or people have an anger problem, I think you should be gym drummer because it will help you to focus somehow. Even if you get sick of somebody, all you have to do, you wanna punch wall, don't go punch wall, just play a drum, It takes some stress on your body. Me, especially me, I can be mad at people really fast. But to control all of that, I think being djembe player helped me. When I play, I don't think nothing else. I only think about the wind, singing, everybody. I see everybody beautiful, man or a woman, happy person, So this is djembe. Before, it's really. They don't want to come out. He doesn't want to Yeah. When you see djembe like this, it's really beautiful right now. All of those shiny color. But when I first started, we did not have that. I know this is a low sound. But when we first started, we used to hit it to make it high, going high. It's true. Even if right now people think, oh, when you play, it's two black people won't hear you. Of course we're gonna hear you. Because sound travel. All the way we used to say, oh, they made a telephone, this and drum. That's why this guy say, oh, people use drum to communicate. Of course, when you live like a 10 mile away, 20 mile away, somebody start playing at night, wind blow, you're gonna hear. That time, every village knows each other. Everybody knows everybody's culture. So when you hear certain kind of music, you know exactly what's going on. So they don't have to send anybody physically to come talk to you. They can play. If it's good, people know it's good. If it's bad, people know it's bad. But sometimes, every year, even right now, a lot of people do that every year. The beginning and the end, they do big sacrifice party. For what? For the fight of the year. We all know when the year starts, it's good thing, bad thing. So they have to work, fight good, bring good karma and, chase evilness and better life. Try to keep people healthy. So, still right now, people use djembe to give healing to people because we don't believe still necessarily Western medicine can heal every problem. We see that a lot. Some people get sick in Africa, people do everything, bam, 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 nothing works. They come here, Western medicine for many, many years. It don't work, they go back. Finally, they say, you know what? It's connected to music. Take them to some drumming area. They will be helpful. But a lot of time, we see that work for people. Sometimes when you play drum, when some people, depend what kind of way they do when you play, it change what we automatically some people's behave. we believe in each human being, we are two or three in different life. You have to match. If you're match and different life or a good person to guide you on the right way, there's no way you get successful. But if you are a character or a little different, it doesn't like what you do, everything you do, that person, your second person or the third, will be there to say, no, you gotta go my way or nothing works for you. Some people say, oh, everything I do, nothing works. Everything I do, nothing works. You know what? Sometimes people, you believe in power, right? Do you believe power? What kind of power do you believe? Because it's a power, it's a power. You know, a lot of Africans can say to you, hey, you go home tomorrow, you be sick for 10 days, nothing you can do stuff. And then it's going to happen. That's power. You get sick, you come to some people say, oh, I'm sick, I don't know what to do. They will say, okay, no problem, I can heal you in that time. They can say, oh, how do you do? I'm going to give you this medicine. You don't have to try believe it. You know, you can just say, okay, I don't believe, but I'm going to try. You can tell some people, oh, I'm sick, I can't do nothing to heal myself. You go to the doctor, and then somebody comes and say, okay, you see this tree over there? Just go take a little bit and cook, shower with. Maybe that will help you. But usually, you don't see a lot of time if, you know, Western people do that kind of thing. So why we have a tree? Why we eat? We have a ground, we have the air, we have the water. So all of those are connected somewhere. I know science tries to make it differently. But a lot of people are using those kind of power in Africa. One, we don't care about big city. Two, we don't care about car or a bike or electricity. We don't care none of that. I still know some people, since they've been born to now, they never put their feet on the car. You told them get on the car, they would say no. You have to travel 300 miles. They would say, let's go, we meet there. You say how you go, that's not your problem. You know? You take your car, you go there, be there. They say that, all of that, because we connect to each other, we connect to tree, we connect to animal. But that's why they say, oh, you know, some people say, oh, what's your animal? Everybody say that, right? They say that kind of, what's your animal? Some people say, oh, I'm connected to tiger, lion, lioness. So that's how those powers come from, because animals live in the forest. They have their own way to communicate, to turn around in the forest, right? So drum is connected to human being like that. So I don't know if you play. You all play? A little bit of music here? What do you guys play? Guitars, pianos, flutes. Is there drummer here? Kick drummer? Don't say? Yeah. So you never play? You play djembe a little bit?
No, I have. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so, you know, people think djembe, you know, when I see a lot of people play djembe, they play djembe exactly Western influence and djembe timing. Djembe have too many timing. The timing is really weird for you, Western. But I say to a lot of music producers, especially in Turkey, I say, you know what? I don't trust your music. Your music is never straight. You do the click, you know, metronome. Metronome is now right. Metronome is something, whatever person made it, he didn't make it right. It fell. Because Western music is really, you write, you all have to remember. If somebody make mistake, next mistake, and then everything is crazy. But typical African music, nobody needs that. It's from the heart, from how your heart beat. We all can think. If somebody make mistake, you know what? We move on. The person will figure out how to come back. You know? So djembe normally have a 3 sound to begin, right? But djembe can do many sounds more than that. But the basic is here. See, that's a djembe sound. So before, we did not have this still, we did not have this. We did not have this all of design. But the sound, you know, little like before, all the sound, I prefer that. But to prove to the new life, you're really good at djembe. The djembe sound should be really high. You have to play music, keep a lot of energy. Yes, it's good to do that, but certain time, that's not good. It's the most powerful instrument, and at the same time, it's the most dangerous instrument for a human. You have to know what to do to protect your heart. When you play djembe, sometimes people want to have, look for some, some concentration to find the sound. I don't think you need that. When you play the way you walk, relax your body, flow like water, like wind. In the beginning, you're not gonna get better sound. But more you play, it will respond to you. You're not gonna say, oh, I'm gonna go learn djembe, I'm gonna go buy a book and read from that. You only playing the book because you know that book. But to learn, to understand, you know what, you have to play more than 3 times a week, even if it's 5 minutes. That's how djembe will respond to you clearly. But if you only play once a week or every 2 weeks, you play, yes, I can write a pattern, you can learn that, but that's how you are. But anybody can compose good music and djembe. Bass you play every day, and then djembe will come to you slowly himself. But you cannot just say, oh, I'm good at it, I'm gonna go write book, I'm gonna board and then read and write. Yes, that's how you know. But how about somebody say to you, okay, you play djembe, can you compose your own sound, compose your own rhythm? How do you do that? To start on a djembe, I know you see you play djembe. First thing when you learn, this is something on first rhythm you see. Play passport. That's this. So when I hear this, I hear many ways. For American way, I hear that. That's different than what I just play, right? You hear that. Or some people go like that. That's different than the other one. But the second and the third, if you play that way, there's no way your body will tell you something is wrong. But if you go like that, see, music have a soft melody. You know you have time, your music, your sound is bouncing. You have a room. You can keep play, and then keep blowing. From here, you make like this. So this is a little bit of lesson for you on djembe. If you really want to learn djembe, you see, this guy. This guy know me. I live in Boston. Even though I don't teach here, I'm going to teach next door and Berlin. So soon you can come to our class. So we have a good guy here. I know he's really related to this thing. So thank you for having information about djembe, life, and I know Mali life a lot. Little bit in Senegal. But I believe from Central Africa to West Africa, all our life life. It's a similar culture. We have the same style of life. Maybe we don't speak the same language. They say Djembe is a Manding. When you hear Manding, you hear Djembe. People play Djembe most. They speak, few language. They call it Bambana, Malenke, Suke, Fula. But right now, you go to a lot of places, people play Djembe. Where people don't play Djembe now. 5 years ago when I walked to China, I said, oh, Djembe is more in China. But when I walked there, I saw even more Djembe in China than Africa. I said, wow, this is a lot. So that tell me, when I was young, they tried to convince me, oh yeah, it's our culture, you cannot take this thing nowhere. We say, well, you sit, watch us, we have a plan. We plan on and bring Djembe to Europe, Europe to America to all of Asia. So wherever you go, Djembe have even more value here still than Africa. People I see because of the TV influence, they show us different things. When I'm here, I see TV a little bit. When I'm in Africa, I don't even know what's the color of a TV because my time is only boom, play. So, respect to Djembe, and love for this thing. If you want to play, first you have to respect and love, then you will respond to it. Anybody can do it, especially you young people, you want to do it. I don't think it will take you that time to make amazing song. I know a lot of people can do really, really good on Djembe. Merci beaucoup, Amitié.